guys, so this new project that just popped up Thursday, I think, of last week, and they need to get started on it basically right away, is installing generators at like a whack of cell tower sites. So basically we have to do the civil work. So we have to come in, do the groundwork, lay the conduit, put the pads down, and get basically ready for the generators to be placed on and ready to go. And then the electricians come behind and, you know, they do their thing. The propane or diesel guys come behind and they do their things, you know, whatever. But that's what we're doing. We're getting everything ready for them. So my machines are a bit big for this work because we're going to be inside the compounds around the cell towers themselves, the base, the buildings, you know. There's all kinds of stuff going on in there. Some buildings, some compounds have a few shelters because they could be shared from one site to another, like between the two carriers and whatnot. So they're pretty tight areas, and an 8-ton machine is not really the ideal size machine for getting it around there. 8-ton by 9-ton, whatever. It's a bit too big, and the buckets that I run are 36-inch buckets. 30-inch typically comes standard on these machines, but I find that they handle the 36-inch bucket just fine, and it does better loading trucks and all that sort of stuff. So I run 36-inch buckets on all of my machines. So I need a smaller machine, and guess what? I used to have a 40. I used to have a 4-ton Kubota, and that would be the absolute perfect machine for this work. Anyway, so I may have to look at purchasing another Mini. My wife always told me that when I sold the Mini that I would regret it, but that machine sat around a lot more than what my bigger machines did, and I sold that and bought another 8-ton, which is the Sandy, the 80, and that thing hasn't stopped. Like, that thing's got almost as many hours on it as what my 95 has on it. So it made sense to do it, but now I need a Mini again. I don't really like doing small little jobs like in people's backyards and in towns and stuff like that. I'd rather do like larger jobs, lot clearing jobs and septics and, you know, that sort of stuff. That's what I'd rather do. So that's why I got rid of the Mini. But anyway, I'm gonna rent one for this week because we're gonna get started on all this stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna go pick that up today. It's a little Bobcat E26, I think is what it's called. I don't know much about Bobcats, but anyway, I'm gonna go pick that up today and have it on the trailer ready to go for tomorrow. And I got a bunch more stuff to pick up, but I'll have to sit down and crunch some numbers and see if I'll just buy another Mini. I'd like to find a second-hand one that I could then turn around and sell if I didn't need it and not lose, you know, a lot of money on it versus buying new. All right, well, we are loaded up, ready to get on out of here. This solidifies the end of a project. Well, for now. But yeah, the driveway is in. The lot is grubbed off, cleaned off. Everything except for the brush is chipped. So for now, this is done. They actually bought a camper on Saturday. So next spring they'll be popping a camper down here, and I'll be coming in probably to put a load of Class A down for them. And I think they said it was 26 feet, so they may end up wanting another 4 feet or so going this way. But for now, she's good to go. My work here is done. A lot of fill is going to be going in down there in those low spots, but anyway, since I've been here, it's rained pretty much every day except for 1 or 2, and it's a little sloppy right now, but not much you can do about that. But yeah, when they bought this place, literally it looked just like this whole area. So you can understand why they're excited, that's for sure. But anyway, move this bad boy on to the next one. All right, well, just picked up the little Mini. This is the smallest machine I think I've ever hauled, definitely ever hauled with this truck. The little E26, it's like a 3-ton machine. Probably weighs like, I don't know, 7,000 pounds maybe, roughly, maybe a little bit less. It's in good shape. I don't know what year it is. It's in good shape. He literally just greased it, put a new hose on it. This is what he does. He rents equipment. But yeah, no, good little machine for doing what we got to do. I don't know how big these concrete blocks are and if we have to move them, but if I have to get a bigger machine, he actually does have a bigger one. But at least if the machine isn't, this machine isn't big enough to do what I'm doing, then I know that I need to buy a larger one than this in the case that I need to buy one. Well, I was too gun-ho to get in here and get started. I didn't get any before footage or nothing. I just got back from the city and getting the guys set up on that generator project with the rental. And now I'm here roughing this driveway in. So first I'm ripping out the stumps and then do some grubbing, fill all these big low areas in, take the high stuff, fill in the low stuff. And then tomorrow morning I'll bring the tandem in, throw all the stumps on, get the stumps out of here, and bring in a couple loads of type 2, and that'll be all she wrote for this one for now. But I'm aiming to go back to about there where that last high stump is. I'd like to get this all sort of shaped up today before I leave. I think it's like 2 o'clock right now or something. But ideally I'd get it all shaped up and ready for tomorrow morning. So when I come, it's just trucking and everything right off the get-go. All right, well, I'm doing really good for time. So I think what I'm gonna do is go get the tandem, bring a load of type 2, spread it, or at least dump it, and then load up my grubbins and get those hauled out of here. So that tomorrow morning I can just come back with another load of type 2 and basically be done with it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, here we are to get the load of gravel. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it back today to dump this load and get that load of grubbins on or not, or just wait till the morning. It's 3:30 right now. Go in the morning and dump that load of gravel, and then man, I'm tired. What am I thinking here? And then grab that load of grubbings and come back with another load, and then that job's done. And it looks like I just picked up some work just down the road from there, actually. So that's pretty funny. So it looks like I could be there for a little bit longer than what I had anticipated. Man, it looks like the type 2 pile is getting pretty low. That's not a good sign. Hopefully they got some more on the go here soon, 'cause that pile's pretty much gone. All right, so yeah, I decided that I am not gonna go all the way back in there tonight with this load and load up the load of grubbings. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow morning. And Ashley sort of told me the same thing. So that's what's taking place. Tomorrow morning I'll take this load in and dump it, spread it out, and then load the grubbins on and then get out of there. I don't know how soft that area is gonna be tomorrow morning when I get there. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to back in and use my spreader trains and drive out, which is what I want to do. Start from the back, work my way out. I don't know. We'll have to see how sort of soft it is and make the decision from there. I'll probably end up having to dump it at the start of the road, spread it out, and then work my way in, just so that I know that I don't get stuck. Because the last thing that I want to do is get stuck. That's for sure. Anyway, Ashley's parents are at the cottage for the week, so we're actually heading back there for the night with Bauer. So anyway, she just left with Bauer and Tony, so I had to go up and pick up Wendell and grab, and then head on back myself.
All right, well, sorry, I forgot my POV mount, and I didn't get any footage of that whatsoever. I gotta have to knock that inside there. They'll look at me weird for that. But anyway, this is one load spread. The grubbins are on there, hauled out, ready to go. So now I just gotta go dump that and come back with one more load of type 2. Hopefully the quarry has it, because yesterday they were low and they said that they would be out by the end of the day yesterday or some point in time today. So if not, then I gotta go to a different quarry, which isn't too far from here, but it is out of my way. But yeah, this will be their road for now when it's all said and done. Well, folks, that is gonna wrap this one up for now. Another driveway roughed in, ready for a lot to be cleared, host to be built, septic to be installed, all that good stuff. Gave them a little parking spot here at the start so they can have multiple vehicles here at the same time, and there is the driveway. So I was gonna haul that machine out of here, but I don't have to, because a guy stopped and talked to me. He bought a place just down the road. He wants a fair amount of work done at his place. So that's what's gonna happen next. He's gonna turn his yard into a looped driveway. Well, we've got the gear for that, don't we? So tomorrow I'll come back in with the tandem, throw all the crap on from down there, get it hauled out, get the place shaped up, start bringing some gravel in, and well, that's about it. So for now we're done. It's pouring rain. It's been raining for a while, but it just started raining quite hard, so perfect timing. All right, folks, well, we got that job done. Like I said, we're moving on down the road to the next job. I gotta drop this trailer off. This trailer needs an inspection. Been putting it off for a little while just because I have the other trailer in the yard, but I'm definitely excited to get this trailer back in action again, that's for sure. It makes life so much easier. The hydraulic jacks and the dove and just everything about it. Anyway, we gotta go get this, drop this off to get an inspection done on it, and then come back and grab the cleanup bucket for this next job we're going on. And that's gonna wrap it up for this video and pick it up on the next one. The next job's gonna be it's gonna be quite a bit of work, but it's gonna be one of those jobs where it is such a huge transformation from before and after. It's gonna be cool to see.